What's going on? We're back for another amazing episode of the Innovator Hour, man. And I got a very special guest in the building, man. A longtime friend of mine, man. I got Loe Gino in the building. What's going on, bro?
So my dog.
How you doing?
Good, bro. How you feeling?
I'm good, bro. First, I want to say it's a pleasure to have you here today, bro. I appreciate you for coming through.
Thank you for having me, bro. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Hey, can we cuss?
Yeah, you can cuss.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do this shit for a long time.
Nah, it's all good. I want to ask you, when did you start making music?
Making music, like 11th grade. I started writing in 6th grade and shit like that. Like actually writing, trying to write songs, but just never really had a place to record. And I used to be like mad, like quiet and introverted and shit as a kid. So I'd be like, oh yeah, like you feel me? These my raps, and then nobody would never really take me serious because I was always like that quiet ass kid.
Yeah.
But yeah, like 11th grade. Now I started taking it more serious, like 12th grade.
Do you remember the first song that you made?
Yep. It was terrible. I don't really remember what I said. But I remember like being in the studio and then it being trash. And then like the engineer was like this older dude. He didn't like laugh straight to my face, but like you know how you'll be in the studio and then somebody will rap. Like, why is this nigga rapping?
Yeah.
That's how that nigga
That's how he looked at you?
Yeah, for
sure. But you was young, though. You was still young, though. So, yeah, I mean, at the same time, to me, with any artist, they got to start somewhere. Like, anybody got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I'm God.
What was it that made you want to start making music?
So, like I said, like I was hella quiet and not really sure how to express myself as a kid. So, even when my music was trash, like I feel like music or like writing lyrics or whatever was always my way of expressing myself. So like I feel like it's the only time where I really can say, you know what I mean, fully what I want to say and not be confused or you know what I mean, like not worry about having somebody understanding like my point of view or nothing like that. I really feel like I could express myself fully when I make music.
Yeah, no, that's dope as hell. What artists did you grow up listening to, bro?
Shit, that come in like time periods. I was like real young. I used to listen to hella Nas, Tupac. For real, like when I was a kid, I used to listen to hella R&B. Like I had my mom and then my older sister. So like I wasn't really listening to like a bunch of rap music because they wasn't trying to hear that shit.
Yeah.
And then like when I was like a teenager, I was listening to hella Lil Wayne, heavy into J. Cole. Do you know who Locksmith is?
Yeah, from
Richmond. I used to listen to a lot of Locksmith.
Yeah, he was lyrical as fuck.
Yeah, like them Team Backpack Cyphers. I used to be hella into, even though I never could do it, but battle rap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a lot of lyrics, anything that's like lyric based, I kind of fuck with it.
No, that's tight.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, what is your process like for selecting beats and working on lyrics for your songs?
Kind of just depends on like the mood I'm in. I hear it, like I'll hear it. It's different every time. Like for one, if it's just a beat, I'll hear a beat and I immediately start hearing words. And then there's other times where, cause like production sessions for me, they usually like they're hella intricate, you know what I mean, like technical. So like I'll make a song and then the rough mix might not sound shit like the final mix, but I had the idea for the final mix the whole time. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it kind of just depends on the mood.
Yeah. I want to ask you, you just dropped your new project, the EP Burning Stage.
Yep.
What did you want your listeners to hear from you on this project?
More than anything, I kind of just wanted to stay consistent. I had did a project a couple months before that, the Birkenstocks with the socks.
Yeah.
And it got like a real good reaction. But like moving on from that and understanding that like more than anything, I for sure had to stay consistent. I really wasn't like mad inspired doing that project, like doing the Burning Sage project. Yeah. I felt like I wasn't creative, but I knew in the back of my head, like I have to put out something in order to stay consistent. Cause like when you know where you know what I mean, you know like the steps you got to take to get what you want to do done. And if you're serious about it, you can't be lazy. So it's like, all right, I know I got to do a project. I wasn't in, or I mean, I guess I was now seeing how it came out. But I felt like I wasn't in like the right creative process or like the right even mental state to actually do a project. And one thing I kind of realized is, so burning sage is like energy cleansing, right?
Yeah.
You could believe in that shit if you want to. I personally, I do. But so the reason I named it burning sage was I realized that you gotta have like the right energy. You know what I mean? Like you gotta have the right energy. Putting like, or so if you put bad energy into something, the product of whatever you create is gonna have bad. You know what I mean? It's gonna carry over. So like burning sage, it's like, all right, bro, I'm not technically in the right space to do this project, but I have to be. So I have to approach it with good energy. Yeah. You feel me?
Yeah. What would you say was like giving you that block or that bad energy that was it? You said you weren't in the mind state.
Yeah.
What was causing that for you?
Shit. So I did the Birkenstocks with the socks, right? Yeah. And the whole process went hella well. Like I threw like my first show, and it was like 20 tickets away from selling out. Yeah. And the reaction was hella good. You know what I mean? And so it was just like, all right, I felt like I did everything right. Yeah. And I feel like I always try to set my expectations higher than honestly like what's realistic. You know what I mean? So like after everything, I felt like I did everything right. And then after doing everything right and really figuring out on your own, like figuring out what to do on your own, like I just didn't know what the fuck to do next. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like it kind of put me into like a weird slump. But yeah, that's damn near the reason. I just felt like I didn't know what to do, and it kind of fucked me up a little bit.
But I mean, the Burning Sage EP was dope.
Shit, the Burning Sage project to me was better than the first one. Yeah. And yeah.
How often do you burn sage?
It kind of just depends. For sure, a couple times a week.
Okay.
For sure, a couple times a week. I be saging. I got a girlfriend. I be saging my girlfriend's house. And she be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Now, the reason I mean, of course, everybody knows what happened with Nipsey and shit, but it had recently came out that he used to like burn sage in the house before.
Bro, like it was like 6 people that tagged me in that shit after seeing that Lauren London had said that. Yeah, it was kind of tight.
Nah, I thought it was tight, and then when I saw that, I thought of you.
For sure, yeah.
Do you have a favorite song on the project?
On the Burning Sage project, probably the last one. Yeah. And that's honestly the most slept on song. But I just felt like I was expressing a lot on that song.
Off tops.
Yeah. Shit, what was your favorite one?
Shit. I like the one with Coney, bro. For real. I like the video and shit too. Yeah. I like the video, just how it I think something that I realized through music is music is very inspirational through many different channels. So I like how you express different people doing different things. Mm-hmm. As far as like from the girl doing, I think she was doing yoga to the boxing and then to y'all. But it's like music is so big and so like inspirational to people. Everyone can use motivation through music in different
ways.
So,
yeah, like it's tight you say that because like, all right, so I had Coney on the song, and like when I first made the song and everything, and Coney I was in the studio when Coney recorded and shit. But basically, like once I started basically telling people, oh yeah, I got a song with Coney. Yeah. Like our music is hella different, right? Yeah. But just like you say, like you could express music in different channels. Like, bro, motivation's just different. Yeah. You know what I mean? But he literally was talking about the same thing, just in a different way.
That's the thing. Everyone has motivation. What it can channel it can be different things. But that's why it resonated with me because I interview all different types of artists. Mm-hmm. Like they all have different type of sound. Some rap about this, some type of rap about that. But at the end of the day,
it's expression.
It's expression, and people are motivated in different ways. But motivation is motivation. Whatever's pushing you to do what you're doing is still like, as long as it is positive. You feel me? Like, it's good. Yeah. Can you tell me about a surreal moment you've had so far in your music career?
Shit, I've had a couple, but I feel like one of the biggest things was just with the Birkenstocks, with the socks thing. Like, I feel like a lot of artists kind of put themselves, or they kind of cripple themselves, right?
Yeah.
Like, all right, so you could throw your own show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when I did that, before I had that project, I didn't have any type of buzz. It was just like a couple people that kind of knew who I was.
Yeah.
But so like, it was like dope as fuck. Like I booked the venue myself. I put up my own money, promoted it like all within my group chat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't have like well, at that time I didn't have like a real manager. It was just my partner.
Yeah.
I'm not signed or nothing like that. But so I basically put all of that shit together and the outcome was tight as fuck. Like how it turned out was tight. Yeah. So like that was just hella, it was something that I feel like could be like an achievement. Yeah, you know what I mean? Even though I hella like, the day after that, I'm like, all right, bro, like what the fuck I gotta do now? You know what I mean? I'm always working and shit like that, but that was tight.
Yeah,
sure.
That shit was for sure lit.
Yeah.
I seen the fucking footage from the shit. I'm like, man, Gino going crazy, man. I wish I was there.
Yeah, shit. The second release party had more people than the first one.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like a real, like, actual show. It was just, you know, like people coming up to listen to the music.
Yeah. I want to ask you, me and you have known each other for a while from back in the day, from making music together, just went to the same high school. We've known each other for a while, and I've seen you, like, making some of your first songs. So what would you say has changed the most in your music over the years?
I don't really feel like my content or subject matter really changed like that. I've definitely experimented with other shit, you know what I mean? Just trying to grow.
Yeah.
But time.
Yeah.
Being more comfortable, being more like sure of who I just like you said, niggas was hella young.
Yeah.
Like being more sure of who I am as a person and who I want to be as a person and as a not even a person, but like a man.
Yeah.
Who I want to be as an artist, understanding like business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And branding and shit like that.
It's a whole nother game outside of the music.
So if being an independent artist don't turn you into a businessman, you doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, you're a part of KILFMB, right?
Yeah.
What made you decide to join?
That shit was kind of natural. Like me, so it's what headed, I guess, by Neff, right?
Yeah.
That was my partner before music.
Yeah.
So Pookie, who's Neff's, he's not even his manager. I don't know. He handled a lot of business for him.
Yeah.
He was my manager before that.
Yeah.
So it's like just running in the same circle, but already being friends. You know what I mean? It's just kind of fucking natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just natural.
No tops.
Yeah.
What is a perfect day for you?
Day?
Perfect day.
Getting work done. So, anytime I'm doing something that's like working towards like my craft or whatever. So, video, like so the motivation video, that shit took like 2 months to film.
Just for all the different clips.
Yeah. So like every day was like 6 hours, or every day we shot like 6 to 8 hours a day, and then cause it was like a lot of different stuff in the actual video that we put out. It was like a little bit of what we actually covered. You know what I mean? Of everything that we covered.
Yeah.
But we filmed hella shit for that video. And the outcome, you know what I mean? You kind of have to do that. But get back to the question. Anytime I'm working on something that I feel like it's going to push me towards the next whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's next for you right now, man? New project, videos, tours, shows. What can the people expect from you?
Shit, a bunch of shit. So I'm dropping the actual Burning Sage video on my birthday, April 27th.
Yeah.
And then you heard the coffee shop song?
Yeah.
We're trying to get like a World Star placement for that video.
Yeah.
Me and Rex Life Raj working on the EP.
Oh, that's tight.
I got like hella shows. Like as soon as I get back to the Bay, I got a show like 2 days after in Berkeley, Cornerstone, and then the next one is Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
And then another show after that, I think like 2 weeks after that, in Reno or some shit. So it's like it's a bunch of stuff going on.
Yeah. Off tops. What is your favorite food spot back home?
Gypsies.
Hey, that is a heater for sure.
Fuck, bro, everything.
That is
Gypsies,
a heater for sure.
Italian cuisine. I don't even know if that's the official name. That shit is fire.
That shit is fire.
On everything.
Hands down. Definitely some of the best pasta I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
No question.
Yeah, that shit go crazy. Shit, what's yours?
My favorite food spot in the Bay Area?
Sinaloa and the Doves is hard too.
Which one?
Sinaloa, the taco truck.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The Doves.
Favorite food spot in the Bay Area? It's been so long since I've lived in the Bay. I'm trying to think.
Shit, what's your favorite spot up in LA?
Yeah, so that'll be easier. I got a few spots out here, bro. I got Dave's Hot Chicken, which is hella fucking fire. My fish spot, yeah, that's what it's called. That shit fire. And this other place
It's called My Fish Spot?
My Fish Spot. That shit fire. And there's another place called Sweet Blessings.
Okay. I went to some shit called Bangin' Buns. You ever been there?
See, Dave's Hot Chicken is what create. Yeah, Dave's Hot Chicken got the best hot chicken out here.
For real?
And my opinion is everyone else that's doing hot chicken
copying
Dave's Hot Chicken, but they can't. What they can't match is the tenderness of the chicken. That's what it is. Anyone can fry fucking chicken, but to get it as tender as Dave, I just haven't seen anyone else do that.
Yeah.
I like to ask this question to everyone who comes on the show. If you could pick yourself to be any animal in the world, what would it be and why?
Ooh, an animal? Fuck, an owl.
Why?
Because of the crazy ass neck. I'm playing. Nah, owls are like symbolic for being like wise.
Yeah.
And I feel like information the best, like the most important thing you can have.
Yeah.
As a fucking human.
I'm all times.
Yeah.
What is something that most people don't know about you?
Most people don't know about me. I feel like I put a lot of shit out as far as like personal wise. Shit, cheesecake my favorite food.
Really?
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah.
And for my final question, bro, I want to ask you, what advice can you give to a younger artist who's trying to get into the music game?
Man, it's kind of hard, bro. For one, like more than anything, try to have a direction and try and like be set on your direction before you put that out there, because you don't want to come out as something and then end up having to be something else or whatever and confuse your following. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, try to have a direction.
Which is big. I think a lot of times you see like motherfuckers who just drop shit. Sometimes it pops off, but sometimes most of the time it probably don't, because there's no direction, there's no motherfuckers behind it that's pushing it.
Shit, once you find a direction, you can just keep going in that direction. You know what I mean? You don't have to ever put a break on it. Like, you just keep going, and then it's never gonna go backwards as long as you stick with your initial game plan.
Yeah. Man, once again, bro, I want to appreciate you for coming on the show, bro. Loe Gino. I think one of the special things about having you here is have known you from so long.
Yeah.
And seeing you like grow older. Not that I'm way older than you, but seeing you grow as a person and as an artist, bro. And you already know,
bro.
You feel me? Whatever you need from me, bro, you know I got you, bro.
Oh God, bro. Everything I appreciate you having me here.
Nah, it's all love, bro. I appreciate you.